Good morning, students. Today we discussed some standard formulas in differentiation. Okay, some standard formulas in differentiation. In our previous class, we discussed standard formulas of algebraic functions d by dx of x power n. What is that formula? N into x to the power of n minus 1. Okay, that is the main formula, and we discussed some application formulas also, like that some important formulas: d by dx of log x formula. Log x equal to, what is that? 1 by x. Here log x means compulsory base value is e. Next, d by dx of a power x, that means exponential functions, constant power some x functions. So that formula is a power x into log a. Here what is that? Base e. Okay, so this is our formula, d by dx of e power x. So e power x into log e base e. What is that value? 1. So d by dx of e power x is x. Okay, so these are the important one. For example, okay, in some problems they are asking that d by dx of log x base k, not e base k. For this formula, the procedure is, you can take that d by dx of log x base e into log e base k. Here what is the constant? Constants compulsory you can take outside. So log e base k into, what is that? 1 by x. Okay, so here what is our formula? 1 by x into log e base k. We can write like that. Okay, so what is our answer? 1 by x into log e base k. Understand? So this is, we can take the formula like this also, log e base k. So these all are, we can consider, okay, in algebraic formulas like this. Okay, now we just discuss the formulas in trigonometric functions. In trigonometric functions, already we know that what is the trigonometric functions: sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, secant x, cosecant x, like this. Okay, now we just discuss the differentiation formulas for trigonometric functions. Okay, so in that you can solve that formulas by using first principle. Now I am not discussing every, okay, every formula by using the first principle, because already that concepts are completed. Just we are remembering that formulas, and we have to use that formulas in our problems. So directly I am taking that d by dx of sin x, d by dx of cos x, d by dx of tan x, d by dx of secant x, d by dx of cot x, d by dx of cosecant x. Okay, so d by dx of sin x is cos x. Okay, standard results: cos x is minus sin x, tan x value is secant square x, secant x is secant x into tan x, cot x is minus cosecant square x, minus d by dx of cosecant x is minus cosecant x into cot x. These are the standard formulas. Generalized formulas we can take like this also: d by dx of sine of any function, sine of f of x, Okay, if you take like this, so this formula is same formula, cos of f of x, but what we have to do, d by dx of f of x, don't forget this. Okay, like that you can write the generalized formulas also. D by dx of cos of f of x equal to minus sine of f of x into d by dx of, what is that, f of x. Next, d by dx of tan of f of x, any function. Okay, so d by dx of tan of f of x equal to secant square x. In the place of x I am taking the f of x into d by dx of f of x, don't forget this, like this, d by dx of secant of f of x equal to secant of f of x into tan of f of x into d by dx of f of x. Same formulas. Okay, but all these formulas are right hand side formulas, are generalized formulas. Okay, these formulas are standard formulas. If we are having the good idea on standard formulas, okay, we can easily write down the generalized formulas. Okay, we can easily write generalized formulas. Okay, here also d by dx of, what is that, cot of f of x equal to minus cosecant square of f of x into d by dx of f of x. Last one, d by dx of cosecant of f of x, okay, equal to minus cosecant of f of x into cot of f of x into, what is that, d by dx of f of x. Don't forget this. Okay, in the place of f of x, if you are having the only x, we can consider that formulas are standard formulas. In the place of x, if we are taking the f of x, compulsory we have to do the last into d by dx of f of x. These formulas are called, what is that, generalized formulas in trigonometric functions derivatives. Understand? So like that, these formulas, first this format is most important. Format is most important. Here the concept is for your remembering purpose, you just observe that sine cos. Okay, the results in only sine cos, cos minus sine. Okay, just forget about the minus signs. Okay, if you observe the minus sign here, where you are having the c concept, c, which trigonometric function starts with c. Okay, our result will starts with minus. Okay, so like that, sine cos is one pair, tan secant is one pair, cot and cosecant are one pair. Like that also you can easily remember these formulas. Understand? So like that, that means if you know the standard formulas, easily you can write down the generalized formulas also. There is no need to by heart this. Okay, if you apply the logic, it is very simple. Okay, so these are all are trigonometric formulas, trigonometric. Okay, right. So trigonometric functions derivative formulas is this one. Okay, right. So now I am erasing this. Next, I am taking the hyperbolic. Now I am taking the hyperbolic. Hyperbolic. Okay, these formulas are also similar to the trigonometric formulas. D by dx of hyperbolic means sin hx, d by dx of cos hx, d by dx of tan hx, d by dx of secant hx, d by dx of cot hx d by dx of cosecant hx, okay, hyperbolic functions. So the results are also similar to the trigonometric functions. The differentiation values of, okay, hyperbolic functions are also almost similar to the this one. Sine means same, cos hx, okay, sin hx. Tan hx means secant h square x, okay. We have to take the square values on h value, on h only. So that's why secant hx is minus secant hx into tan hx. Cot hx means minus cosecant h square x, okay. Cosecant hx is minus cosecant hx into cot hx, okay. In the trigonometric functions differentiation values, we are having the minus signs for which functions are starts with c. But here you just observe that sin, cos, tan, major trigonometric ratios, for that you are having the plus sign only, positives only. For the reciprocal values means tan reciprocal is cot, secant is cos, secant, okay. So like this, in reciprocal trigonometric ratios you are having the minus sign. The pattern is same, okay. This is the logic. What is the logic? For major trigonometric ratios you are having the positive sign. For reciprocal trigonometric ratios you are having the minus sign, okay. Remaining functions are similar to like this, okay. Any square value you have to apply for the only h, okay. So these are the hyperbolic trigonometric functions differentiation value, okay. That means if you are following the logic, you can easily remember these two tables also, okay. Right, just to follow this and practice, okay. It is very useful in our next units, etc., etc. In physics and chemistry, in different fields also we are using these differentiation formulas, okay. Confident on the formulas main, okay. Right.